In recent months, many fans began noticing subtle but worrisome changes in George Clooney's appearance. The once vibrant and energetic actor appeared thinner, more fatigued, and less present in public life. At first, the changes were dismissed as the result of his busy schedule, age, or simply his preference for a quieter life. But behind the scenes, something much more serious was unfolding. According to close sources, George had been silently battling unexplainable symptoms, from persistent exhaustion to troubling episodes of physical discomfort. Initially hesitant to seek medical attention, it was Amal who finally pushed for a comprehensive evaluation. Doctors soon delivered the devastating news: George Clooney has been diagnosed with a progressive autoimmune neurological condition. While the exact nature of the illness remains private, trusted insiders confirm it is a long-term, life-altering diagnosis that requires ongoing treatment, lifestyle changes, and close medical supervision. The condition reportedly affects George's energy levels, nervous system coordination, and immune response, making daily activities increasingly difficult to manage. Those closest to the couple describe Amal Clooney's response as one of total emotional collapse upon hearing the official diagnosis. Known worldwide for her composure, intellect, and poise as an international human rights lawyer, Amal's heartbreak was immediate and uncontainable. Witnesses recount the chilling moment she received the news. Tears streamed down her face, and she was said to have whispered, "Please, not him. Not now." Her love for George has always been evident, but this moment brought a level of vulnerability the world rarely sees. Insiders reveal that Amal has cancelled multiple public appearances, court dates, and advocacy commitments in order to be by George's side every moment. The strength she normally displays in courtrooms has transformed into fierce devotion at home. Amal has become George's emotional anchor, health advocate, and primary support system, taking charge of every doctor's appointment, treatment plan, and dietary change. The intensity of her sorrow has moved even the most seasoned Hollywood figures. One source described a private moment at home where Amal sat beside George in silence, simply holding his hand and repeating, "We'll fight this. You're not alone." That moment, now quietly shared among family friends, has become a powerful image of love under pressure. As George adjusts to a slower pace of life and grapples with the reality of his condition, the Clooney household has undergone a complete transformation. Once the center of glamorous gatherings and elite events, their home is now a haven of quiet care and emotional healing. Amal has overseen renovations to ensure George has easy access to all necessary medical equipment and therapy spaces. Even their Lake Como villa, which once hosted international royalty and movie stars, is now being reimagined as a private sanctuary where George can rest and receive treatment away from public scrutiny. Their twins, Ella and Alexander, are being lovingly shielded from the full extent of their father's condition. However, insiders say Amal is gently preparing them, ensuring they understand that, "Daddy is just not feeling well right now." George, ever the devoted father, still reads bedtime stories and watches cartoons with them, even when his energy is low. News of George Clooney's diagnosis spread like wildfire across Hollywood, prompting an outpouring of messages, tributes, and emotional reactions from colleagues, fans, and global figures. Julia Roberts, a close friend and co-star, expressed her heartbreak in a brief social media post that read, "George is one of the kindest souls I know. Amal's strength is legendary. We're all praying for you both." Matt Damon has reportedly been a near-constant presence at the Clooney home, helping with day-to-day responsibilities and offering emotional support. Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, and even political leaders like Barack Obama have sent private messages to the family expressing their admiration, concern, and willingness to help in any way possible. Though this chapter of life is filled with uncertainty, the Clooneys are determined to redefine their journey with resilience, hope, and love. George has begun working on a documentary project, one he can manage from home, that will shed light on chronic illness, healthcare systems, and the importance of emotional support. Amal, meanwhile, has vowed to use her voice to advocate for medical awareness and caregiver rights in the future. Friends say the couple's love has grown even deeper through this crisis. Amal has described George as her eternal light, while George calls her his warrior in heels. Despite the heartache, they have found strength in each other and are now committed to creating meaning out of this painful experience. As George begins treatment and focuses on recovery, one thing is clear: he is not alone. Amal's love is unwavering. The world is watching. If this story has moved you as it has moved millions around the world, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for continued updates on George and Amal Clooney's journey. Your support helps shine a light on real human stories behind the fame, and we promise to bring you respectful, compassionate coverage as this brave couple faces the road ahead.